You're screaming at me! I'm sitting down and now the three of you are around me!
Why is this older gentleman screaming at the police? Was it something they did to upset him, or was he in the wrong? Sit back, because this is part one of the events that unfolded that landed this man to be on edge and start screaming as his last resort. This footage starts with heavy tension in the air already as the cop and Mr. Marshall is arguing. It's interesting to see how the man thought he could control a situation he was not even in control of. But no worries, since the cop put him in his place. Through it all, Mr. Marshall tried to reason and justify the situation that is ongoing. Regardless of his so-called justification, half of the information he spewed out was almost irrelevant.
Because the more I read this,
It's a civil matter,
exactly.
so you have no
This
jurisdiction,
isn't, hold on,
right?
hold on.
Explain it to him.
hold on.
Explain to him, sir.
Stop, dude.
I'm not your dude. My name is Mr. Marshall. If you want to express yourself to me, you say Mr. Marshall. Is that clear? Mr. Marshall, yes, sir.
You're not in control here. I'm gonna warn you of that one last time.
Actually, I am in control.
No, you're not. I'm
This
gonna
is
warn you
called
of that one
harassment.
last time.
Sir, you don't
We're
warn
working
me.
with you.
You're not working with me.
Yes, I am.
Sir, if you're working with me, you ask me for my documentation. That's what you did.
Documentation. I did ask you that over there. You didn't want to
No,
tell
you
me your
did
name.
not.
So now you're lying to me.
No, sir, I'm not
I
lying.
asked you over there what your name was. You didn't want
Language
to tell me
is
what your name was.
important. I didn't tell you my name because I don't need it.
So what are we doing? Are we grabbing your laptop or are we going downstairs?
What we're doing is we're following police protocol. We separate the parties, interview them. Now,
Confusing that with a domestic violence situation.
no, we've already done this yesterday with the police.
Come on, Evan.
If you need to come onto the floor,
You
you
come on
can
the floor,
come.
come on.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want to do here? We're gonna ask, like, you can't, everybody's standing here, we're standing here, they're standing here, you're standing here. I don't want you to waste your time.
What I'd like to do,
You want to get your computer, right? Which is located here on this floor?
yeah, I'm just recording so we're all clear.
Okay.
So here's what I'd like to do, because that has no jurisdiction and was not served to me. If you'd like to see, where was this served?
Where on your end do you have any of this?
I don't have this.
So you haven't seen this?
No, sir, because my computer is locked.
All right, you don't get it on your phone or anything?
I have not checked. My computer is locked.
Okay.
And the other computer is at the hotel where I had this not be at because I'm here.
So let me explain something to them, because further when I read this. All right, give me 1 second.
Thank you, sir.
You need to stop, just stop interrupting me, please. I'm trying to work with you.
Sir, I'm not interrupting.
All right, you just
stop
relax.
interrupting. I just talk to you guys for a second. So what he knows is this is called a civil matter. The police have no jurisdiction in the civil matter. Right? And right now, the building, thanks to this gentleman, has executed what is called in Connecticut an illegal lockout. If you lock someone out of their belongings, then someone has to go to jail. Since the building manager has left, the person that has locked me out is this gentleman. So he legally has to go to jail.
So it is a police matter, it's not a civil matter.
What? No, it's
The
called...
way that you're explaining it,
No,
that sounds
it's
criminal.
not. If it were, him locking me out of the house he's renting to me, it's a police matter.
Correct,
But this is a commercial business.
correct. So you know, and I just want to explain something. I've only been here for 5 minutes now.
Right.
But I just want to explain something.
To him, because I know the law.
Sir,
I'm saying...
I haven't even spoken to you yet. You're already getting defensive.
No, I'm just saying...
I understand you're having problems with him, with the officer. I understand you're very frustrated with the entire situation. I would be as well, so I understand, okay? So, let me...
I will take our tone.
Right, and I'm not speaking to you any type of way.
You're speaking to me in a tone that I don't respect. Let's all take a deep breath, 10 seconds.
So,
10 seconds.
The female cop then tries to explain the entire process to the man and why they were called in the first place. You can notice the man was very standoffish. The way he's standing gives it away.
So we get calls for matters like this all the time, where they are indeed civil matters. However, we're here now, we got a call, so we don't just show up, say it's a civil matter, wash our hands of it, and let you two duke it out, right? That would be improper. That would not be proper police work. So now, even if it is a civil matter, we're going to try to do our absolute best to make sure all the parties are as satisfied as they could be. And just let everybody follow through the proper way. So in order to do that, we have to look at what the documentation is. We have to speak to the parties. We have to see what's getting to the root of the problem. So we go through an investigative process, right? And so that's what this officer is attempting to do, is go through an investigative process.
The man is still stuck to his words and is standing his ground. Quite honestly, it's the wrong ground he's standing on, but delusional can help so much, right? And he's accusing the people for harassment until he gets a reality check that he tried reasoning against as well.
Has he looked at my documentation?
Well, clearly he's still working on it. We're not out of the building, correct?
And so
we're still
I'm
here.
going to express to you two officers that I do not want that gentleman harassing me again, because you're here, they're here because I called the police. And I called the police, harassment from him, and harassment as another tenant here, who chased me down the hall. And so, what I'm asking you, two officers, is that you take those people and you put them in the office so that I can get my computer. That's all.
So are they harassing you by reaching out to you multiple times, or by?
There was already a meeting brokered by the building manager. This guy came, he was rude to the building manager, and he left. Then we just asked for his boss to come. He comes standing like a bull in a drill. I said, sir, I don't want you to please leave. He refused. So the entire meeting, I had to walk with my back against the wall because this guy just came at me. Now, I asked to have Bobby come up and get the computer. They refused. Then I said I would go up with Bobby. And this gentleman, who's Bobby's boss, said he would come up.
The man has not stayed silent for even a second. While he kept speaking and speaking, there was a notice to his name that asked him to vacate the premises 2 days ago. What do you think he'd do? You're right, he tried to reason against it. The audacity.
Sir.
That goes to my attorneys. Yesterday, they were given the emails of any official document to go to my attorney. This is America. I don't need to look at
It says right here you must vacate the center office immediately. This was sent 2 days ago.
And it did not get to me. Go
Being
to
told now.
Look at the office where it is. Go look
You're
at the
being
office.
told now.
You're not being told yes. I'm here.
So it's time to go.
No.
Do you want to get your computer?
I said,
Unless you guys are
sir, would you trying to express my
He did
side of
get
the
it.
story?
I'm just saying.
I did not.
I understand that, Mr. Marshall.
Go to the office, 1978. Bob, take him to the office and you see where the document is. Go see. Or you want to see the picture? This is the office.
This isn't, it's not real estate. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a landlord-tenant issue.
It is the land.
I mean, it is,
It is. This is Regis.
Mr. Marshall appears to be absolutely correct in that this is a civil matter, and so if he needs to get into the office, he's going to need to contact his lawyer and sue civilly in order to get into the office. You're correct.
Here's the thing.
This is not a police matter. We can't breach the office for you.
And I'm not asking you to. I sat downstairs and asked if Bobby can come and get the computer. They refused. Then the office manager said,
I know, but remember a few minutes ago when we were talking, I said,
but you don't let me
we
speak.
want
Go ahead.
you to get your computer.
You know
But we
everything.
can't sit here and argue all day either.
What you
I'm
should-
telling you though, what this is, okay?
Sir.
This is a place of business, this is a private business. They've informed you that you're not supposed to be here
No,
as of 2 days ago.
get the contract. They didn't inform me anything. I'm not served.
That then turns it criminal.
Regardless of an actual paper asking him to leave, the man still argued crossing into territories that could land him in jail. Still, he denies over and over again and gets into useless debates while confusing a civil matter and a criminal one.
You're not supposed to be here. You've been told. You've been told. This is where it turns criminal. Okay? You've been given that.
Actually, you're here at my request. You're not here at theirs. It doesn't turn criminal. It turns criminal on the 2 harassment cases that we're going to do once we go downstairs.
Sure,
All
I
I'm
will
saying-
gladly talk to you about that, but I'm telling you right now is, we can't keep, there's no more arguing. Okay, so would you like Bobby to go get your computer?
I've said that. I would like to go downstairs and go down by myself. I don't need to be escorted by police for this gentleman. Okay.
We're all gonna go downstairs together, but for right
I'm
now,
not getting in the elevator with anyone.
you're
I'm
not,
going by
Mr. Marshall,
myself.
you're not understanding. I'm
No,
being
you're not
as patient with
understanding.
you as
This guy
I
has
possibly
been
can.
preventing me from getting the elevator.
Okay,
And that is illegal. That is illegal.
sir, you need to just calm down and relax. What we're telling you is what we can do and what we can't do
You're
for
coming
you.
in after a month of harassment. Yesterday,
I want you to tell me about that, but for right now, can we figure out is Bobby going to get your laptop now?
I'm going downstairs to sit and then he can go.
Yeah,
to
no,
the
I
next
understand.
one.
But
I'm not being.
make this decision. You're not supposed to be here anymore. We're being we're being really lenient with you.
But here's the problem. You're not. That is not valid. That was not served to anyone.
You're being told about it right now.
Sir, that was supposed to go to a lawyer.
It is no different. Okay, can I explain this to you?
Did I read the document?
Stop.
No, did I read the document?
I'm telling you what it says.
I don't trust you. I don't know you.
Would you like to read it?
I do not want to read it.
In that case, you're-
They were informed
If
to
that-
send it to my
listen.
lawyer. And-
One last time.
But can you listen to me, sir, for once? Just listen to me.
Go ahead. This is, go ahead, your last
Listen
name.
to
Go
me.
ahead, please, Mr. Marshall, go ahead.
What, the only thing that is valid is a contract. They need to show you the rental contract. That is not valid unless it was served and signed for. What's valid is the rental contract. My rental contract says that I have the right to be here to the end of February. Get the contract. That's what you need.
The female officer surely has a lot of patience to deal with such people. The man is so entitled that even after a valid argument that the female officer presented, he still retaliated. Surely you wouldn't think a man like him would have the most rotten brains. The phrase that asks us not to judge a book by its cover surely stands right about now.
Mr. Marshall, the contract you're speaking of is a civil matter.
Yep.
And my point
You were
is,
absolutely correct when you said it's a civil matter, correct?
and that is a civil matter.
So if you show up to any place of business, you show up to any place of business, you get through the door, it could be somewhere you go all the time. It could be the coffee shop you go to and you give $5 to every day, that you might keep them in business. You go to that coffee shop and they say you are not allowed here anymore and you continue to stay, that is a criminal offense.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say.
That's the problem we're having here.
See, you need to listen to what happened. I've been trying to leave since before you got here. He has been preventing me to going down to the elevator.
He's just doing his job.
No.
He's security just like Bobby is,
And I can
okay?
go down in an elevator and not be a harm to anybody. I don't trust him.
I don't think that you're gonna be a
But
harm.
he's already been lying, so I'm done with him.
Okay.
Now,
So here it is, last
I would
one.
like to go down in the elevator by myself and let Bobby go get my computer, and I will wait.
Bobby can go get it right now.
No, he cannot.
Oh, he can't
He
even
does
go in
not have the
there.
expertise, we are not gonna risk.
Oh, that's right, he's your guard.
Yes, he's
So
my
he doesn't have a-
supervisor.
So then he can't do it.
Nor do I.
That's his job, he can't do it.
So, sir.
So we can walk you in there and get it. Or you don't get it.
I'll go with the officer. We'll go this way, and then.
I gotta check with them to make sure it's okay.
Somehow, it seems that the man did agree with the procedure that cops wanted to follow, since his ways were a little questionable, obviously. Which actually is surprising and almost like a breath of fresh air, especially trapped in such a small room with so many people. But at least it worked. But will it work, or is it a facade?
No, the matter of the contract, the problem
That is
here.
not valid.
Correct, so
You need to leave with the
So
contract.
validity of a paper, as far as a civil matter is concerned, which is a contract, which may be this, it's besides the point. It's completely besides the point for us. What we're trying to do is help you retrieve property,
we.
So what we're trying to do is help you retrieve property that you would like back. That's what we're trying to do.
Can
You
see
want
all
it
the-
done in a certain manner, however, we are not able to do it in that particular matter that you would like it. So we are trying to facilitate you getting your property back.
Okay.
But
Can we
if,
do this?
right,
I would like for you to see all of the property.
That's fine. So here's how this, I just talked to them. Okay?
One
They're willing- hold
officer,
on.
she can escort me. I'm fine.
She's gonna. But also one of them has to come with
No,
us.
sir.
And then and we're at the end of the road.
If Maria wants to come, she can come.
Who's Maria? Which
The little lady. That's fine.
Okay, then she's good, so you guys are gonna go, it's not, we're not, she knows the drill.
I understand.
She's gonna explain this to you. If this is taking too long, she's gonna call me, and
we have 15 minutes total.
Okay?
15 minutes
What is her
total.
name?
So we're not dismantling
Maria?
anything, 15 minutes total, we're taking what we need to get and we're leaving.
To Maria. So what's
Maria?
Can I show you something on the phone?
Is this man okay? He agreed to follow police procedure and also go against it in less than a minute. What is going on? The police are trying their best to work with him, and he's giving them every reason to get arrested.
So come on, let's go, Mr. Marshall.
I'm going with her, right?
Yeah, we're gonna wait here.
All right, after you, man.
Sir, I don't know which office it is, you'll have to lead me.
Go ahead.
Donna's leaving. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want you to get your computer.
No, I need to show her all the merchandise.
So, She knows the drill, so if she calls
What
me.
exactly are we retrieving? Before we even go in there, what are we retrieving?
Computer.
The computer.
That's-
So
I
we
need-
will
I need-
retrieve the
No, I need
computer.
to get some other things out of the office.
Sir, it's just your computer.
Mr.
No,
Marshall, we
we're not
will
here to-
retrieve the computer. Anything else you can sue civilly for.
No, I need to get,
And you can take this document and you can bring it to your
No, that's
lawyer
not
and you
my
can sue
document.
civilly.
I need to get something out of my
If
office.
we're not on the same page with this, we're gonna have a problem. You're not gonna be able to get your computer. What we are here to retrieve today is your computer. I will escort you
May I
to
have
the
my
office.
suits so I can go to work? I have 6 suits.
Whatever you
No.
could physically grab in 5 minutes, that's it.
So you're down to 5 minutes now?
Sir.
She said 15.
15. We're gonna be right here.
If they're his suit, I mean, are they his suits?
So
Did
my-
did
my
did
suits are
they
in
pay
my
for them?
office.
They're your suits that you
In
paid
my
for.
office.
Okay.
Did he pay, you didn't pay for the
Anything
suits?
in his office.
So they're his
That's not
belongings,
our
so we'll
furniture.
retrieve his belongings, aside
He's not going
from
to be able to carry it all right
No,
now, though. He
that's
has a lot
whatever
of
he can-
belongings.
whatever he can take in the next 15 minutes.
We're gonna wait right here.
No,
Yeah,
more?
we're gonna wait right here.
Okay, more? How you doing,
Ashley,
man?
just hold it.
I gotcha. Oh, sorry, Mr. Marshall.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see you there.
So who's coming? Who's all coming?
Just
She's
us.
coming too? No.
Yeah, just us.
I don't need her to go behind me. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
You know.
I would like,
I'm waiting until you get to the point.
Sir, are you,
I would
don't
like
trust
someone.
anybody behind me.
Mr. Marshall, please don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
No.
Because I really would like to help you get your computer back, but you're really making this a little bit
You guys are
difficult.
making it difficult.
Because
I called
we're
the
walking
police.
and you won't walk with us?
I will walk by myself. You can walk with her.
We are walking by ourselves. All of us are walking by ourselves.
John, you get your stuff, because I'm getting the hell out of here at 5 o'clock.
Okay, man. This is my, we're trying to be this is my girl.
I told him I'm going home on a Friday.
After walking through the corridors and reaching his room, the man still argued. As I said, I don't think there was a single second where he was silent. He did offer them cookies though, so can't really be that mad, right? But anyway, to keep calm in such a situation, the officers and the other people involved need to be applauded.
She has a police officer with her. She'll be just fine.
No, just stay there. I do not, okay, I'm leaving. If she's gonna come,
Here, I can grab your suits. You want me to grab your suits?
I do not want, you can see it when you're gone.
Right here.
Stop harassing me.
I just will stay right here.
Okay,
I just
so-
want Donna to be able to communicate with me. If she-
Yes, I'm here.
Ma'am, she's right here and I'm with her. If there's any issue, we'll let you know. I promise.
So please now, retrieve the document that they're saying it was given to them.
Are you asking me to
No.
do that?
I'm asking her to do it.
Okay.
I put it under here before you went to Burlington. But I can't even, Sean, it's just piled with stuff.
Do you know why it's piled with stuff, officer? Because the stuff was placed in the community room.
Was it supposed to be there?
But look how neat we put this back for
Well,
you.
here's the thing.
Was it supposed to be there?
Maria and I did a good job, my Maria.
You did, but here's the problem. You have to now itemize everything that
We
you...
did.
Listen, that you physically touched without gloves,
We did.
that you physically touched...
We had
with-
gloves until right now I don't.
All right, so you
There you
should...
go. Those are the items right there. Got it on body camera.
So
All right.
you're saying that every item, no item in here was touched without a glove?
Mr. Marshall, we are on the clock and I'd like you to
She's getting
retrieve your
her
belongings. I'd like you to retrieve your What was it that you need? Your
What?
computer?
No.
Just retrieve your computer, sir.
That's not in this room, that's in a different room.
Okay, then what are we retrieving from this room?
Can I get in and get it?
Absolutely. I'd just like us to get a move on so that
No. So,
this is how our protocol goes for
but
property
you should
retrieval.
actually get the document that she's saying.
I do not need to get the document. This is the document. I'm trying to give you a copy of it.
No,
But
they're saying the document...
if you'd like to
I
retrieve
did
it
put
yourself,
it
you're more than
there.
welcome.
Okay, well, let's do that.
I want you to get
Well,
whatever
come.
would you like me to hold your phone and record for you?
No, I'd like you to record the situation, so we're gonna get her
I
document.
am. I'm recording the whole time.
All right. So this is $4,000 worth of stuff that was gonna be donated to the homeless for the Restoration Power Ministry. And you say it was here.
Underneath, on your desk.
Underneath all of the clothes, she's saying. All of the
And
clothes.
you know how the clothes got here?
You already explained.
Did she
Yes.
tell you?
No, there was some.
You explained. They were in the community room and they had to be moved.
Where are the clothes that were in 1911?
Sir, 15
They're still
minutes.
in there, Sean.
I'd really like us to
Can you help
be
me
able
out
to
with
get
that?
whatever property that you need.
But I'm looking for this document that they claim they served me. So I'm need to do.
Definitely put it on your desk. I think maybe somebody came in right after then
Well,
because
who else was in my office besides you guys?
you were, because
Wait,
you came
listen.
back in with all this
Can I ask you a
stuff.
question? Who else besides you and Maria were in my office?
Nobody.
Was John in my office?
No.
John never came in my
Sir,
office?
as I've stated, it most certainly
Ma'am,
doesn't really matter to me when when you found out that you were not
Ma'am.
allowed here anymore.
ma'am,
The
I'm
the
talking
fact
to
is,
her, and you're trying to interrupt me.
because I'm trying to move the process along.
No, you're not. If you were trying to move the process along, you'd be listening to me. So right now, we're looking for a document that they're saying they left for me.
There's no papers there now for some reason. Where are all the papers?
So
from?
where is the document?
Are all the papers the ones here?
Have you looked?
There's a stack of papers here.
I'm trying to get to a document that they're telling me I got. So it was left on the desk?
Yes.
All right, so you looked on that side.
I personally put it on the desk.
Look on that side. And look on that side.
Yeah, he's on the paper on the desk.
Did you see this?
Okay.
There's nothing
Maybe it's
here.
in that stack. I
But
don't know. I don't know where the
But my
paper.
point is, I'm not gonna waste your time looking for a document that was supposed to be on the desk that's not on the desk.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
All right,
Glad we got that done.
Yeah.
all right. So, these shirts are not on hangers?
What shirts?
This says t-shirts. Are they on hangers?
Those were all in boxes on the table, the t-shirts.
Oh, this is the underwear.
That's correct.
Okay, so was all this handled with gloves?
With gloves.
Thank you. See, she's the rock star.
I did it all so neatly because I knew
Now,
how you took.
what is in here?
Those are everything that was on the table.
Now,
Your hand sanitizers.
did anybody touch the tops of the hand sanitizer?
Maria put that all in that box, but
Did
she had
use
on gloves.
Okay, good. So I'm looking for some tax information. Would you like some cookies?
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, Sean.
Sir, like I said, we only have so much time. This lovely woman would like to go home. We would all like this issue to be
I would
resolved.
like to, Miss Marie, what I'm asking you in front of the officer, you're gonna need to give me the address of where the $150,000 production bill is gonna be sent. Because when the production company does a commercial and they book the time, there's no way I cannot do it. And so now, would you like some?
Nothing. Stop giving
Mr.
stuff.
Marshall, no one would like anything. We'd just like you to retrieve the belongings that you require.
I'm trying to.
The man then takes a picture of his mess of a room so that no one would touch anything. Highly doubt anyone would open that door again, but okay. And then the three of them walked to his office so he could retrieve his computer.
Okay, that's all you're gonna be able to get.
I'm gonna have to get my computer.
Okay, let's go get that now. So let's finish with this room.
Lock this up.
We're all set here. Would you like to just
I
move
just wanna take
your
it.
suit off of the
No, I'm
door?
taking it with me.
Okay.
I'm just taking a picture so I
Yep.
know that nobody messes with any of my stuff.
Yep. No problem.
Is this all I can get, Maria? Don, I can't get my computer.
I don't know how you're gonna carry it all.
I'm gonna take the cart.
But you
Sir, we don't have the
understand.
cart and we only have 15
The cart
minutes.
is where the computer is now.
Okay.
Make arrangements.
If it's in the room and we can grab it, then we can go in, grab it, and be done.
That's what
But the moment we hit the door, I will time it. You will have 5 minutes. I have not been timing it out of courtesy to you, and I know that we're starting to get close to the time just based on everything.
I'm 52. I'm not running for you or Mayor Ellison.
Okay.
So if you need to do it in 5 minutes, we'll do it in 5 minutes. But I'm not running. Somebody can get in the cart and let's go to the other office.
Sir, if you're retrieving these things, you are required to retrieve these
I
things.
just need to set it. I'm gonna come back and get it. Get the
Okay.
cart.
I was gonna say, no, as long as we're on the
Let
same
Donna
page
lead
with
the
it.
process. I've been trying to tell them to let Donna do this.
The man then reached his office to retrieve his computer while he was still chatting away. I guarantee you that during this entire recorded body cam footage, the man didn't stop talking. Surely he must get the award for the most annoying man on earth. Imagine being thrown out and you speak of being the mayor. Sir.
My secretary.
Oh, wow.
But do you think the mayor has asked me if I thought he should be mayor?
No, probably not.
But why then won't he just pay Tony the money he needs?
I would agree.
But tell Tony that Mr. Marshall said if he doesn't want to be chief, that he can be assistant mayor. He could be my running mate.
Are you running?
I gotta get this on. How does this suction?
It should just peel from the back. If you want, I can grab it. I don't have gloves on though. Yep, there's this little piece right here. I believe if you just lift that, yep, just like a command strip.
Smart cookie. A command strip, what's that?
It's something that you use to hang things on the wall. College students use it pretty often.
Okay, so now,
That's everything you require for the computer.
no, I gotta put this stuff back in and stabilize.
I may add that footage was cut down so we could get to the bottom of this case, and we can conclude that he spoke about being a mayor, being a coach, and whatnot. The man realized that he had 15 minutes and made sure he used those 15 minutes till its last drop. After retrieving his belongings from 2 bedrooms, the man was escorted to the lower ground floor and somehow reached the point where he asked for a prayer. I'm honestly confused.
Would you mind just praying for us real quick?
Who's us?
The police that you pray over all the time, every day at 5:45.
I didn't know that. Who's us? Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you, God, for your protection and for your love, for your guidance and for your leadership. God, we ask, Father, that you would keep everyone protected and safe as we do our jobs and things that you have given to us. God, let us activate the power that you have given to us, the power of the Holy Spirit to go forward and to be the best us that we can be. I pray for these men and women who not only serve but also protect our community and our home, keep us safe. I pray for Mr. Marshall, God, keep them all safe. Let your will be done in our lives as we do what you have called us to do for such a time as this. We give you glory and honor.
Let's get this stuff out the way, bro.
The man then walks over to grab another chair so all officers could sit down. Does this man realize it's an interrogation and not tea time?
No, I'm okay. Sir, please, I
Let's go. We
insist.
gotta go.
Sir, I insist. We're perfectly fine.
We gotta go.
He's a ripper. He gets,
We gotta go.
Perfectly
I
fine.
need you to tell me quickly, like, what you want to.
here's the thing, we gotta sit down. Do you know how embarrassing it is as an African-American man? 2 days in a row in this building, having cops surrounded him? And so I'm just asking you, everybody, sit down.
We can't though. We have to go to. We already are getting called to go to.
All right, so
I just want to get your end of it before I leave. You understand?
You can't sit down in the chair, right?
I really don't want to, sir. It's just a matter of, I would really like to stand. I said too much.
Even after being one step closer from walking out, he spoke for so long about matters that least bothered the officers or were just plain irrelevant. Surely one might wonder how one talks so much and not let your mouth rest for even a minute. The man was talking so much about the offenses other people did, which they didn't do anything wrong by the way, and completely ignoring the problem he's stirring up, and somehow is throwing a tantrum by the end of it. What happens will shock you, or maybe it won't, since we could anticipate it from the first second.
Mr. Marshall.
No, I'm fine.
Mr.
One of you will
Marshall.
get that man's license. I will not be embarrassed by the police again. Get his, he will be embarrassed.
Mr. Marshall, we need you to relax.
Well, sir, if you arrest me, arrest me. Arrest me. If you want to arrest me, arrest me. You want to arrest me, arrest me.
You know what? I think we're good to go. You have all of your things.
No.
Nope. We're not gonna get screamed at. No.
You're screaming at me. I'm
Because
sitting
you're
down, and now the 3 of you are
Because
around
you're
me.
screaming. I'm speaking to you and
I'm saying to you, I'm saying
you
this.
are screaming and I have to raise my voice to talk over you. No. We are not gonna keep doing this. We just got all of your belongings.
this gentleman-
That was what you wanted.
Grab your stuff
you
and
have
go,
your
you're getting
belongings,
arrested.
and that is it.
You're
if
out of
we
this
get
building.
called
Let's
because
go.
you are not leaving, then we will be forced to take criminal action on you. We don't want to do that. So
Let's go.
let's finish
Now.
this tonight.
No.
This gentleman's gonna write a report. This gentleman's gonna write a
The
report.
man will have his
That's it.
license taken for the report.
We will do that, but right now you need to go now.
Well, brother, what do you...
Now.
Where am I going? You're blocking my way. Where would
Let's
you
go.
like
That's
to go?
fine,
your
but
stuff
you
and go.
need to get
Let's
your
go.
things and
Now.
start moving on because we can't keep doing this. We
Now.
cannot.
Come on, let's go.
We cannot. We've been here for over an hour. We got all your belongings. We did everything that you wanted to do. We're gonna write a report on the harassment, and that's going to be it.
I look over at security. Security saying you're not allowed to leave the building. Let's go. Now.
I'm getting my stuff. And
Go.
I'm suggesting
I gotta count to 3 like you're a kid?
Let's go.
Sir, count to your kid. I'm not your kid. I could be your father.
We don't want to treat you like a child, sir.
Well,
We
I
just
tell you
want to
what,
get you out of
if
the
you
building
do
that you're not allowed to
if
be
you
in.
do not follow protocol, the police report needs to be taken and the man's license will be taken.
I told you.
If
They
you
have-
do not want my attorney to sue the city, you will follow the protocol and get the man's license.
Sir, we
Don't
have
harass me.
the
Okay?
information.
No, you will
We
get
have the
You will
information.
not ever get my license when I'm the problem and not get the white man's license. You will get his
Have your
license.
stuff. So raise your voice one more time, I put you in handcuffs. That is the last warning.
Let's be gentlemen and ladylike, and let's go get our items, and let's leave the building.
Brother, you ain't wanted me.
Let's go.
He put us out
We're gonna go. And I'm gonna get the
24
man's license.
Act to try to serve.
Mr. Marshall, you do not have to be here for our investigation. It only exacerbates the issue. We want you to leave the building.
No. They tried to get my license yesterday. Hold up, man. Hold up, get off me. Officer, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off. Get off.
That is all we have for part 1. Stick around, because soon we will upload the second part and highlight all that went down after Mr. Marshall successfully got on the cops' nerves. Fascinating how they handled his annoyance for that long. Kudos to the cops. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this case and all other that we cover. Let's continue the conversation and push for positive change. Stay safe, stay informed, and see you in the next video.